My dad was a great coach because of the relationships that he built with each one of his kids, and being able to not only lead them on the field but in the classroom and everywhere else made him really have a lot of traits. I mean, I could recall him waking me up at 5:45 in the morning and coming to the Saturday morning games before there were lights, and just the impression that he had on each one of his players and the relationship that he built and how special it was for those players.
My dad was viewed by his athletes very strongly. I think they all respected him and loved him as a coach. And sit here today and I still see a lot of them. Guys will come up to me and start talking to Coach DeCarlo's son, and they all have stories, but you all get that vibe from them, how much they respected him as a coach and a teacher, both aspects.
Yeah, my dad had a positive example for the athletes for the way he encountered everyday lives. I mean, it was more than just football for him. It was making sure that they had all their grades right, that their family life was okay, and really just having a true care for each one of his players that made him special.
My dad's leadership abilities, I think, show for themselves. The family he's raised with me and my two sisters and my brother and his grandchildren is one thing, but then I think it also reflects on him as a teacher and a coach. He's been coaching for 30 plus years now, and as I mentioned before, you still run into players that he's had in the past, players, students that all very successful and all speak very highly of him and how they respected him. And like they say on the wall, leave as a leader, and I think he lived by that, to teach these kids and get them to not only grow as athletes or whatnot, but to grow as men. And I think he took a lot of pride in that.
What made my dad a Hall of Famer was being able to bleed black and gold, have a true love for St. Laurence High School. Obviously going through here myself, I saw what it was firsthand, growing up since as a baby all the way through, and understanding his love for this building, for the kids that he was able to coach, for the people he worked with here, for the coaches he encountered. He bleeds black and gold, and that's what makes him a Hall of Famer.